And now, here are your starting lineups, starting with the Omro Foxes, brought to you by my partner, Casey Hansen. I'm Howard Hansen. Hope you guys enjoy this broadcast.
Well, tonight, starting out for the Foxes will be number 3, a 6-foot senior, Cade Strakura. Number 5, a 6-foot senior, Seth Portrats. Number 10, a 6'1 junior, Brandon Langenberg. Number 33, a 6'1 senior, Sam Yakum. And rounding it off for the Foxes, number 40, a 6'1 sophomore, Isaiah Hubanks. Coaching the Foxes tonight is Steve Egan and Derek Danny.
A little dual coaching there.
Yeah.
And now for your Ripon Tigers. Number 2, a 5'8 junior, Spencer Schultz. Number 5, a 6-foot senior, Garrett Jennings. Number 10, a 6'3 sophomore, Riley Brooks. Number 15, a 6'4 senior, Grant Schneider. And number 21, a 6'4 junior, Kai Amagadi. The Tigers are under the head coaching direction of Steve Brooks. Glad to have you along as we get ready here for the tip-off. Bringing a little new technology to you this year. We're doing the YouTube live broadcast, as we are also taking up with WRPN, your hometown broadcasting stations.
Yeah, it's going to make for a really nice year this year. That means everybody on every platform can watch. So those of you on YouTube, shout out, let us know where you're from, where you're watching from, subscribe. And those listening on the radio, enjoy the broadcast.
Yeah, if people are driving, they can tune it in on the radio. As we get ready here, Schneider wins the tap. It goes to Jennings. Jennings on that. Over to Schultz, working it around top of the perimeter. Kick it down to Jennings, going inside. That's Schneider inside. He's working. Gets stripped. Oh, nice save there by McMahon, and he gets the basket.
Well, Yakum was doing a nice job protecting the bucket.
Okay, now for the Foxes, swinging it around there. They'll work the top. That's Potras up on top. Kicks it over to Langberg. They try going inside, and they're going to call a kicking violation on Ripon there.
It went off the foot of 21, Agamate.
So they'll inbound it underneath. That will be Strakura. And gets it inside to Langberg. Back on top to Strakura. Puts up the 3. Nothing but net. And the Foxes have the lead 3-2 with 17:10 to go here in the first half. And we'll get a foul, reach-in foul there as they fed the ball inside to Schneider.
So they're gonna, Sam Yakum receiving that foul for the Foxes.
Pick up his first one. Inbounding that will be Riley Brooks. He gets it inside. Schultz looking to go. Not there, outside.
Schultz with it. Now Brooks on top.
Brooks will drive from the key. Puts that up and in for 2.
That's a nice, easy bucket from the line for him. Strakura with it up on top.
Looking, nothing there. Kicks it back outside to Langberg. They're going inside. Schneider knocks that away. Schultz driving the lane, lays it up high, gets it to drop in. And just like that, the Tigers are up 6-3 with 16:21 to go here.
Strakura with it on the far side. Up top to Yakum. Over to Langberg. Now up top to Portrait.
That's blocked by Brooks.
Yeah.
That's outside to
Hubanks.
Can't get that one to drop.
Jennings pushes it up hard to Brooks. Brooks spins under the basket. He's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to call the travel on that or not, as they kind of rolled a little bit. Strakura picks up the foul. Brooks will go to the line, shooting 2.
Brooks makes the first one. As he takes it, he does a nice time. He takes his time at the line. He doesn't rush it very much. Brooks to deliver the second one. And that one's good too.
Gets them both. Makes it 8-3. Tigers on top. Just under 16 minutes to go here in the first half.
Strakura with it on top. Over to Langenberg. Up to Yakum.
Looking to go inside.
Langenberg with it. Now Strakura. There's
Eubanks.
Can't quite get that three to fall.
We're going to get an over the back, I believe, on number 33.
I do believe that
Yakum.
is. Yep.
Haven't seen anything signaled,
Nope.
so.
I do believe they're going to call on the line.
Okay.
So
Jennings bringing it up, calling out the play. Looking to move it around.
Jennings
Down
into
it.
Brooks.
Yep. Brooks
Jennings
picks it back
wide
up.
open at three. Count
And
it.
Garrett gets his first basket of the ball game. 11-3, Tigers on top here with 15-11 to go.
Strakura with it now on the far side. Working around, gets a pick from Yakum. Eubanks wide open three. Count it.
that one. He is money out there as they get their second basketball game. Both of them 3-pointers. And a turnover there by the Tigers.
As Strakura, they're going to say he stepped on the far side of the line out there.
So it'll be a turnover by the Foxes there.
Well, Brooks set to inbound it. Schultz to bring it across half court.
Schultz up on top with it. Kicks it over.
Agamate with it now on the close side into
Schneider. He misses the bunny there and can't bring that one down.
Well, Yakum did a nice job of putting his hands up there and giving him a defensive perimeter. Schultz with Strakura with it on top now. Still with it, pushes it over to the close side, gives it to Langberg. Skip pass across. And Portrats just can't get that one to fall down.
Brooks kicks it into the corner to Jennings from three. Oh, Schultz was open, then gave it up. Little turnaround there. That's going to come up short. Hagemet in with the basket, picking up the garbage, and gives him 4 on the night. 13-50.
Strakura with it on top now. Jennings guarding him. Over to Portrats. Eubanks to Strakura on the far side now. Langberg moving to the close side. Eubanks with it on top now. Strakura with it on top. He looks to drive. Stops short at the free throw. Eubanks standing on top at the three.
Long three and nothing but net out
with a
there.
nice three there.
Gives him 6. Scores 13-9. Tigers on top here. And get a foul down.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 5, Seth Portrats.
That'll be his first. Checking in for the Tigers is Liam Gillifin. He's a 6'2 junior. Out on top to Brooks. Brooks moving around to Jennings. Jennings looking inside, nothing there. Kicks it out to Schultz. He thought about it. There's the bounce pass inside. Back to Schultz with the little floater, a little too hard, bounces out.
Yeah, Strakura comes down with the rebound from that, and as he brings it slowly across the half court, gives it to Eubanks. Eubanks calling for Strakura up top. Jennings guarding very closely. Yakum on top.
You gotta guard them tight because they will shoot from the outside.
Strakura with it, goes in at the elbow. Can't get that one to fall as
nice play.
Strakura follows it in, grabs the ball in midair and bounces it off of Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks wasn't ready for that one, and he's telling his teammates, my bad. Got a substitution coming in here, and we're going to be doing some readings of some ads throughout this ball game, just so you people are aware. And
Eubanks with it from the corner. A little hard off the backside of the rim there.
Feeding it up court, driving in, laying it up in. That's Gillifin for the basket. And it makes it 15-9 Tigers on top with 12-12 to go here in the first half.
Potratz with it now on the close side, guarded closely by Brooks. Yakum with it, and then over.
Jennings
Gets a, Strakura gets the 2 for that. As Jennings
Brooks goes downtown, can't get that one to drop. Nice save there by Jennings. And the Tigers will reset. Can't get that one. Had Jennings with the rebound.
Yeah, there's Jennings with it from the far side behind the 3
can't get
in
it
and
to
out.
go.
Gallifin coming down with that rebound.
And draws a foul. So we'll see who that's on down there. That'll be on Eubanks. That'll be his first. And we'll have a substitution and a timeout here. And with that timeout, turn around and at Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full service dental care with the best technology available for a strong, beautiful, and healthy smile.
Drive with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
A locally owned and operated business since 1987, Webster's Marketplace is proud to support high school sports and our Ripon Tigers. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in downtown Ripon. Well, this game is kind of getting a little closer. They had a little bit of a run. The Tigers did. They've come back. So inbounding it will be Brooks.
So Brooks will get ready to inbound it for the Tigers.
Gets it into Schneider, who just checked in. He little turnaround jumper off the back of the iron, a little strong, and rebound brought down by the Foxes.
That was Mason Kuth stepped in, and Brooks steals that one from Straka.
And draws the foul.
Gets the basket with the foul.
That's just good body control as he was going up there.
So Strakura with his second foul, sending Brooks to the line. And there will be a substitution for Omro. That'll be number 1, Ryan Shaney.
Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamer's Bus Line. Lamer's is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedule, complete driver training, and bonuses up to $1,500. Apply in person or go to lamers.com/carriers. As Brooks makes the free throw, makes it 18-11.
So Shaney bringing the ball up for the Foxes, gives it off to Portratz. Yakum with it. Eubanks for 3 off the front of the rim, just can't get that to fall as Gallifin came down with that for the Tigers.
Oh, nice job by Jennings to see that, but unable to get that up quick was Kastian Schmidt, who checked in for the Tigers.
Well, Mason Kuth for the Foxes got a hand on that to knock that away, and nice job there for Omro as they move the ball around the perimeter right now. Shaney with it. Over to Eubanks. Eubanks goes in for the easy layup.
Got that nice little floater there for 2 and makes it a little tighter. 18-13, 10:30 to go here in the first half from Ripon High School. Inside to Schneider. Schneider faces up, looking. He goes into a group of Foxes and gets it to drop in. And that is Schneider's first basket of the night.
So Shaney brings it across for the Foxes. Gives it to Potratz. Potratz puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Brooks.
Schneider. Nice
tips
job.
it to Schneider and falling out of bounds. Schneider bounces it off of Potratz.
For the turnover there. Now checking in for the Tigers, number 25, Brandon Carlson. He's the 6'3" junior.
Brendan Langberg checks back in for the Foxes.
Down in the corner. Schmidt moving it around to Brooks up on top. Gets a pick from Schneider. There's the dish and feed. Schneider goes in.
He's going to draw the foul.
He made the cardinal mistake, though. He brought the ball down.
Yep.
If he would have kept it up, he would have had the easy basket. But he does draw the foul there.
And that is going to be on Isaiah Hubanks, and that is his first team.
That should be his second, is it not?
Oh, second. Yep, you're right. Sorry.
Schneider from the line, off the back of the iron, rather hard on that one. Coming up with the second one here.
And Schneider gets ready to deliver it. Coach Brooks having a little chat with a couple of the players in the backcourt.
And he gets that one to drop. Makes it 21-13, Tigers on top. 9:45 to go here in the first half.
Well, Shaney working against Carlson. Gives it to Hubanks. Shaney with it from the far side, drives in. Off the glass, and it rolls out, but is going to draw the foul.
And I think that's going to be on Schneider.
I do believe it is. So that'll be Schneider's first.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and your community members.
So Shaney puts the first one down. So Potratz is checking back in for, or should say Potratz checks up. Cole Hankey checking in, number 34 for the Foxes.
Second one is good. 21-14, Tigers with that 7-point lead. Schultz brings it up court. Dishes it off to Carlson. Going back in the corner, we're getting whistles here.
And I'm not sure what happened. It looked like one of the players' masks were down. The number one, Shaney, looked like his mask was down around his chin, so it must be something new this year we'll have to work with. Well,
this whole year is new for all of us.
And that it is.
Yeah.
And
Schneider drops the shoulder from the corner. That's a long three overshot there
Carlson just
by Carlson.
So the Foxes will bring it across as Shaney does.
And there's a steal.
Schneider with a steal, and he's going to drive, and he gets
picked,
picked from behind by Cole Hankey.
They will retain it. We all need a few good signs, speaking of that. Graphic Sign and Letter in Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture attention with style and taste. Increasing your visibility since 1985. That's Graphic Sign.
So Gallifin with it for three.
Gives him 5 on the night. There's a long
Shaney for three.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, one of those.
Back. Feed this one up quick.
And that's going to be a jump ball there between
Agamite.
Yep.
And they're gonna say he was on the line, so that going as a turnover against the Tigers. So Garrett Jennings will check back in for the Tigers.
And Strakura for the Foxes.
Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventive hygiene, cosmetic, and respiratory procedures, along with invasive and seduction.
There's
I missed
Langberg for three.
So they bring that a little closer. It's a 4-point difference now. Inside turnaround off the back of the iron for Gillifin.
As Strakura comes down with that. Now he pushes it up. Shaney wanted that one. Brooks on him.
Yeah.
Now Strakura is...
They're going to call foul on the floor.
Yep, they're going to call it, I do believe, on Schneider.
I thought they were going to get him for steps for a minute.
They're going to call it on number 5.
Jennings picks up his first.
Picks up his second.
Yeah, that's right.
So that will be from underneath the basket here. Strakura puts it in, gives it to Hankey. Strakura for three, count it.
Wow, that's a sweet shot. Gives him 11 of the Omro Foxes 23. 24-23 brings them within 1. And Jennings tosses that one away for a turnover by the Tigers. So Omro working their way back into this. 7:51 to go here. 24-23. Omro will inbound.
So Schultz will check back in for the Tigers as Strakura brings it up across the midcourt. Hankey with it. Strakura going to drive the lane, puts it up, can't get that to fall, as there are 3 Tigers right there, and it is all around. Brooks finally comes down with that one. He gives it to Jennings, who
He'll
brings
slow
it
it down a little bit here. Brooks looking to Schneider, gets it inside. He's got one man, goes up with it, and he'll draw the foul.
And that'll be on number 15, Mason Kuth.
That'll be his first. So Schneider will go to the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers.
Schneider puts the first one in.
On that one. Hey, folks, to be a sponsor for the next Ripon High School basketball game, give Todd Sharp a call at 920-960-4569 for the hometown radio broadcasting.
Tim Schneider puts in his second one, giving him 6 points on the night. Strakura brings it up, hands it off to Langberg. Hankey on top with it now. Shaney from the far side 3, can't get that to fall as it rolls off the back of the rim.
A little strong there, but Garrett Jennings brings it down. They push it to the corner, and
Brooks
just did anything he could to try to save it.
Shaney gets that. It is a 2-on-1 as Langberg is going to get an easy layup for that one.
And that turnaround and makes it 26-25 with just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Tigers with that 1-point lead. They had a 9-point lead at one time. Omro has really picked up, and that's
just a bad pass there by Brooks.
They're going to say he pushed him out of bounds. Wow, that was lucky on Schultz's part to get that call.
Yeah, that'll be on Brandon Langberg. And that's going to be his first. Gives the team 8 fouls.
Puts that one up off the front of the iron, no good. Omro brings it down. Here come the Foxes, opportunity to take the lead.
Strakura slowing it down. Fighting against Jennings. Jennings playing him tough. It's over to Langberg. Up to Kuth on top. Strakura with it now. Strakura drives the lane hard, dude. It rolls off the side of the rim. And Schneider
brings that one down. Brooks has it, gets it over to Jennings. Now into Schultz. They're looking to go inside to Schneider. Finally, Omro backs off. It's 1-on-1. They're going to call the foul on him because he dropped the shoulder.
He did. He definitely, Schneider lowered his shoulder and pushed really hard on Kuth. So that'll be an offensive foul.
That'll be his second.
So Eubanks checking back in
as we get a timeout here
by Omro.
Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987. With an in-store bakery, full production, deli, fresh meat department, and in-store smokehouse, we look forward to serving you. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23, west of Ripon.
Fortify Bank is grown Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifybank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and our community. Member FDIC.
Drive with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip, and hey, maybe we'll get one here. Adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliff's Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Cliff's doing a great job in being a strong supporter of the Tigers.
That they are. Always a good business to work with the young programs. So Omro to inbound the ball as Strakura brings it up across. Jennings guards him tight, pushes it to the far side. Hankey with it on top, now into Strakura for the easy basket.
Gives him 13 on the night, and Omro takes their first lead, 27-26, and
Brooks
foul.
I don't know which way, because Brooks went high and
I think they're calling on Langberg.
Okay, they are. They're going to call it on Langberg, but I didn't know there was both 2 10s. So.
Yeah.
So Langberg will pick up his second. That's the 9th team foul. As Brooks goes to the line and puts down his first one. Brooks on the second one.
Gets that one to drop. Makes it 28-27 Tigers with 5:30 to go here in the first half.
So Omro slowing the pace down a little bit here. Strakura gives it to Shaney. Eubanks on top, back over to Strakura on the far side, outside the three-point line. There's Langberg, off the rim. Strakura thought about a three there. Eubanks on top. Out to Shaney on the far side. Hankey at the top of the key. Strakura looking to feed it inside. Gives it to Langberg. Up for three off the front of the rim.
Left-handed shot there.
Yeah.
And almost a turnover.
Strakura, he's got it, and he is, they're going to say he traveled. Yeah, those were just way too big of steps for him.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a very nice job with the scrum on the floor. He stuck with it. And Ripon stuck with it too, but in the long run, you just got to walk.
So Brooks bringing it up, kicks it to Jennings in the corner. Jennings looking inside. Now he goes to Brooks, playing a little one-on-one. Kicks it into Jennings, and just a little too hard. And another turnover by the Tigers.
Yeah, it delivered right to Langberg.
Eubanks
for three, in and out from the far side. Shaney comes down with that. Strakura wide open at the top of the key. Can't get that to fall.
Schneider brings this one down as he comes up court.
Schneider
looking to go all the way.
Eubanks. Yeah, looking good there. Jennings comes down with that.
Off the back of the iron and knocked out of bounds. Brooks gets that one from the top. Oh, there's steps. Got to call that one. Oh, they're going to call the foul.
Oh. So that looks like it'll be on number 34. That's Cole Hankey. That's his first.
That's the 10th team foul on the Foxes as Brooks will go to the line.
So Brooks is now shooting two. Ripon with only 3 team fouls.
Brooks hits the first one.
4:13 left on the clock. Yakum checking back in for the Foxes. Everybody seems to be set and ready to go here. Brooks gets the ball, ready to put it up.
Off the back of the iron, no good. Here come the Foxes.
Strakura with it on the close side here. Hankey with it on top, over to Shaney. Shaney looks inside, gives it to Eubanks on top on the close side. There's Hankey at top. Got Shaney in the corner as Brooks gets a hand on that as Strakura pulls it down. Hankey with it now on the far side. Tries to lob it into Yakum, but Schneider gets a hold of that one.
Jennings gets it down to Brooks. Brooks looking inside, a little off balance there, and a nice up and in by Gillifin for 2, and he draws the foul.
And that's going to be Hankey's second foul.
Gilfillan going to the line. He'll shoot 1. They can't get that one to drop.
So the Foxes to bring it across. Strakura with it. Now over to Eubanks for 3 from the visitor bench.
Wow, in and out.
In and out.
And Gilfin brings down that rebound. Jennings driving. Takes it all the way, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, but he's in traffic. Gets it to Schneider, but it was down low where it could easily be tied up, and it's a jump ball. Possession stays with the Tigers. 3:14 to go here. Tigers leading 31-27 here in the first half.
Kuth checking back in for the Tigers, or for the Foxes, and Carlson for the Tigers.
Brooks to inbound it underneath the basket. Gets it on top to Gillifin. He lost handle, got it back. Inside to Schneider. Schneider, a little spin move.
He's going to get the travel. Yep. He slid that pivot foot just a little too much, and the official saw that. So that'll be a We'll get a substitution for the Foxes. Potratz. As Shaney has a seat. So Strakura to take it up. Brooks guarding them. Over to Eubanks.
Eubanks pointing out what he wants.
Yeah, and yep. There's Kuth with it. Now back over to Eubanks on the far side. Strakura puts up the three. Hard off the back of the iron as it rolls out.
Schneider brings that one down. Here come the Tigers. Schneider goes full court. Can't get it to go. Tried staying with it.
Strakura's got it on a breakaway. He has a one-on-one here as he gets the easy layup, giving him 15 for the night so far.
Makes it 31-29, Ripon on top.
Brooks with a long deep three. Can't get that to fall. Strakura comes down with that.
Here come the Foxes. They're slowing it down as we're approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Strakura with it. Gives it to Potratz down in the corner. Back up to Strakura on top. Potratz with it. Working it over to Eubanks. Eubanks looks to drive and tried to pass it to Eubanks or Yakum, but
wasn't where he was throwing it.
Yeah.
We get a timeout here on the court. Lamer's Bus Line, the official carrier of the Ripon Tigers. Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamer's Bus Line. Lamer's is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or go to lamers.com/carriers.
Webster's Marketplace is proud to sponsor high school sports. Visit us today for fresh produce, meat cuts in store, and a deli and bakery that are always cooking up meals, side dishes, and sweet treats for you to enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Rebound with a positive message. Start a successful marketing plan with a call to Todd Sharp at 920-960-4569 for your hometown broadcasting network.
Ripon inbounds it to bring it across.
Jennings with it, kicking it over to Brooks. Bringing it around the corner. There's Carlson. Got stuck, back out to Brooks.
Brooks looking to drive.
A little off balance there. Can't get that one to go. And Omro comes down with it.
Yakum with Omro with a 2-on-1, and Yakum gets that to fall in.
That's his first basket of the game. Tigers coming down quickly here. Brooks going into the hole. Oh, he should have gone up with it. He had the shot, but dished it off.
Gillifin gets the points.
That's 9 for him.
Strakura now brings it across.
Little spin, rebound, going to have a foul down on the floor.
That is going to be on Jennings.
They got him now listed as second before they had him at two. So we're going to go with what the officials are saying there with the 2.
Eubanks to inbound it. Running out of time here. Gets it into Yakum. Yakum gives it to Kuth on top. Drives it. Yakum can't get that to fall as it tips off the front of the rim.
Schneider brings that one down. Kicks it out to Brooks right away. Under a minute.
Didn't quite catch that.
Mask violation? I don't know.
They're going to say another mask violation?
I don't know. So we'll get a substitution there.
We are. Schneider takes a seat, so it must have been a mask violation.
Egamite checks in for Schneider. Gets to Jennings, backcourt. 50 seconds to go here in the first half.
Inside to Brooks. Brooks looking to go somewhere.
Turnaround move for Brooks. Can't get that one to drop. He's been having problems. And
Eubanks got a hand on that one. And
they're going to call a foul on Brooks.
On Brooks, yeah. He got him from behind.
That'll be Riley's first. Tigers 5th. Now Schneider's coming back in.
So
Not sure
I,
what that was
the
all
way
about.
I think it has something to do with the mask. I think maybe they get a warning right away. We'll have to look into this, being the first game that we've had a chance to broadcast this year.
Yeah, do a little talking down during halftime, find out what that's all about.
So as we have Kuth with it on top.
Nice
Over to
feed
Stakura.
inside. And Kuth with the basket makes it 33 all with 15 seconds to go here. Jennings bringing it up.
Gellifen with it on top. Jennings feeding it into Brooks. 3 seconds on the clock.
Got to get it up.
As he puts it up and
can't get that one to drop, and that's where we're going to end at halftime. We'll be back with the second half in a few moments on the Ripon Tiger Sports Network.
We hit up to like 40 some viewers at one point. So. Scoring and switching is a lot harder than I thought. Like way harder than I thought it would be.
Especially with this type of worker.